So, last session, in the temple or the throne room of Brytarh, the ancient red dragon, a lich from the cult of Namek that was old friend of blanking on names. Victor's little crashed the party, and after an intense fight with him, managed to drive him off. Um, and keep anything what he seemed to be trying to do there stopped, having killed the personal chef of Brytarth. Having saved that, they met the next day with Brytarth again, and as their conversation was running short, Nilyder had an epiphany of some kind as he came to realize the crystals of time have materialized back into this world. As you're kind of just standing there in a daze, Nilyder, everyone else seems to notice you're just standing there doing nothing. As Nilyder goes, as kind of elbows you in the with Victor. Is there something wrong with him?
It just looks over at Nilyder. Yeah, probably. He'll be out in a minute. Let's see, what do I have in my bag?
As Brytarth starts walking up to him and just looks him right in the face. Kind of does a wave thing, but you don't notice it, Nilyder. As you snap back to reality, Brytarth is staring you in the face.
Whoa! Whoa!
Back to reality.
Whoa!
He laughs at you and starts walking back to his throne.
Hey.
That was fun. So, what was wrong with him?
Timey-wimey bullshit as far as I was explained to.
Elfman points to you again, Nilyder. Explain what he means by timely-wimey bullshit.
It's probably the most simplest way to describe it is God intervention bullshit.
Which god do you speak of?
I speak of the All-Father.
So he's taken an invested interest in you personally, eh? I wonder why.
Yeah, it kind of tends to happen when a time crystal explodes in your face, but instead of killing you, it just shoots you through time.
He sits there and ponders for a second. Barrick, get the crystal ball. We're gonna contact Yuki. Oh, yes, your majesty. As he kind of scrounges back here and you hear clanging around. Don't you dare break anything, you little twerp. Yes, your majesty.
Hey, no, that.
Yes?
Two gold sassy trips.
Sorry, what was that?
He's making a bet, like 2 gold says he trips on the way in.
Sorry, I'm still not hearing what you're saying.
2 gold says he trips on his way into the pile. He's trying to make a bet that he's going to trip.
I don't have any gold right now.
Yeah. See, when we get back, we have to fix that.
Victor, you don't pay him?
Well, he did kind of show up, but this was supposed to be his first job out. Well, yeah, this is his first job out, so now we fix it as soon as we get back.
Okay, if you can take it out of my pay. If he trips, you get the money. That's what you're betting, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just it's a casual bet, nothing crazy.
Okay. As you see Barrett come around carrying a crystal ball and walks up and hands it to Brytarh. Yay, more gold.
Pass over 2 gold.
Yay, I have 2 gold. As he pockets it. So, up north of here, there is, side question. Skull, I think you're feedbacking.
Oh, am I?
Yep.
Uh,
To the north, there is some weird temple another one of my associates cannot get into. We're not sure why. But it may be of interest to you. As you hear him kind of speak something in Draconic. As you kind of, if anyone that speaks Draconic says, I call out to you, the maiden and thumb of Tiamat. Yuki, answer my call.
Oh, cool. I understand Draconic.
So anyone that can speak that's what you hear him say. As he finishes that, you just hear screaming at the top of the lungs some women going, because I can't get this loud and I don't want to peek anything out. Who do you think you are bothering me right now? I'm trying to eat. As it echoes throughout the whole throne room. As he kind of goes, ugh. Everyone give me Constitution check.
Check or save?
Save, I should say. Sorry.
Constitution save. Constitution save. This is a song. Constitution. Oh,
That's
Constitution.
23 for me.
Constitution song. It's a Constitution song. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone passes. Lyric, you feel like a ringing in your ears for like a second, but it fades. Ugh, jeez, Yuki, did you have to yell so loud? Well, you interrupted me, you asshole. You kind of see a Nilyder mouth, not Nilyder, Brytarh mouth. She's kind of a bitch. So, any luck getting into that temple or castle, whatever it is, near where you stay? Do you want me to come there and kick the shit out of you? He responds back, I take that's a no. The crystal ball starts freezing over. Yeah, that's definitely a no. But anyways, some associates of mine may have be able to help you with that the next time they're in the area if you want to watch out for them. He's kind of waving you to come up, Victor.
Let me know how close I can get.
Oh, I don't know why. He's waving you to come right up. Kind of looks at the crystal ball. You see, a woman kind of sitting there. She looks kind of peeved off, but she's in like a white, flowery gown, like clothing you've never kind of seen before in your life. Like a really long dress. It's a kimono, but you don't know that.
Yeah, Victor wouldn't know that because he's been around, but not that around.
And she's in kind of like a cave. So, who's this twerp?
Victor Felmont of Canis Fortuna at your service.
Ah. So he's got another lackey, does he? Him in his kingdom. So, you might be able to help me with my little castle problem?
Depends on the problem and the pay.
Well, it sounds like you have maybe some vested interest in this place. So, your pay is whatever you find up there, and I don't kill you.
All right. Well, then tell me, what's the place then?
It's far north to beyond the mountain range of the dwarves and I'm blanking on the city name here. Just I gotta keep my city names better. Polaris. You'd have to cross there.
Hmm.
See, Polaris. I can't remember if we actually went that far.
You have not been there yet.
Victor, what's she saying?
You can hear her clear as day because
Oh, we can
she's
hear it?
practically yelling this.
Yeah.
The halls are still ringing. The halls of the
Ow.
Mountain King.
Oh. So that's where the temple is, north of Polaris.
All right then, we have a place. We have a meetup spot. What's your best interest? What are we looking to retrieve for you?
Well, I can't get into the place and it pisses me off. I want to know what's in there.
uh,
It seems that every time I try to get close to it, there's some barrier that repels me. No matter what I try. Even tried blasting it with my breath and it seems to dispel it.
mm, I probably won't be able to hear me, but I'll say in Draconic from across the room. Even the might of an ancient dragon and cannot break what has been set by the All-Father.
Let's see. So Victor's is taking a mental map, ignoring what Nilyder just said. Of how far from here to Polaris to where they need to go into this so-called castle. How far? So you would know how far away that would be and how long it would take to travel.
Well, Brytarh's thinking I'm feeling generous. It takes me about a half a day of flying to get there, so for humans going over the mountains, even from here, that'd probably be a good 4 or 5 days journey over mountains.
We have to travel over mountains for 4 or 5 days, and we have to do it back. That's gonna be fun.
I'm sure I could figure out a shortcut, and I mean, mountains my background.
Yeah, you might say it's in your blood.
Oh,
Actually, Mountain Blood, do you have any family out by there? Any clanmates? Anybody we should know about?
hmm. And if we get there, we could always find out some of the old tribes or clans are still hanging up there.
Yeah, I'd say just because you would know this, you do know an old clan that you knew did migrate over the mountains, so they might be over there somewhere. You're not sure. You don't know much about the area over there. It's mainly more um, nomadic kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
not
I have
technically
to,
part of the empire, so
yeah, have to see if an old clan of mine is sitting up there. Last time I checked, they were still hanging around there.
Well,
It has been some time.
if we're lucky, it may shave a day off our travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got no issues. I had a commission back at the capital. I was hoping to pick up before we go on any more adventures, but
Wait, I may be just it's just finally clicking for me now. I may or may not be misinterpreting what was said, but it sounded like, if I'm reading this correctly, that our noble host may be offering, he said he may be offering to cut our travel time down by giving us a lift.
fuck no.
No? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't
Worth
listen to
it.
you. I'm just saying how long it took me to get there, and I just did the mental math how long it would take a human.
Fair.
the last question is: I'm assuming it's a longer trip from the capital to Polaris to where this castle is.
Yes, that'd be 2 from Polaris to the castle. It'd be another few days to get to the capital to Polaris.
But we could always go back to the capital. This is nothing incredibly pressing.
One moment, please. And Victor's gonna run back for a group huddle.
Group huddle, perfect.
So Nilyder, since I don't really have
Mhm.
messages other than treasure,
Mhm.
My question is, how badly do you need to get into this castle for what you're looking for?
It's one of three places. The first is on the way back, the one that we've already where you found me initially.
Because the only thing is, I only have a week's left. A week's worth of rations left. So you
We-
either
we-
go straight north, or we head back to the capital. We get resupplied.
It's not a major rush at the moment, but we're not. I'm not sure if. What do you think?
Well, given that it took us about 4 days. This is overboard, over the top. About 4 days to get to here, to Brytarh's kingdom, this capital.
Well,
It doesn't actually keep track of the days.
well, we flew here mainly with some help from Silo, but couldn't get us completely here.
Yeah, we flew us to one spot, then near the border, and we walked the rest of the way.
Well, I do have a solution to our rations problem. I do have a possible solution if the rations are the only thing holding us back.
Now let's just kind of
Rations-
perks up. I've heard that
rations
area
is
is
the
kind of dangerous. We need to make some actually serious preparations to go up there.
All right, then that changes things entirely. I was going to say if it's just rations, we may be able to purchase some rations while we're here from our host.
Yeah, it would be a matter of rations and if we're going over the mountains, protection. Like
Why go over the mountains when you can go under them? My cousin Barlin would give us a royal welcome.
we're not going through Moria. Hell no. Fuck that. But yeah, it's mostly it's like partly it's a little bit of the rations, but I fear we just resupply here where that's going to. It's mostly also picking up like warm clothing.
Yeah, and then we should head
supplies we
back
need
to
for the
the
winter.
we should head back to the capital then supply, and we can possibly stop at the one that's along the way back.
Also maybe. Yeah, actually, no, scratch that. I was about to say something, realizing we probably have a time factor on this as well. So overall, Victor would just do some mental math, saying how long to give to Yuki to expect us to be at Polaris for going back and traveling back up north.
Question. I do have a question out of intrigue and curiosity. The reason we couldn't get fully here is because of a disagreement or because of a possible conflict with the Empire and Brytarh's kingdom.
Correct.
Is there anything stopping Silo from circumnavigating this area to get us relatively closer to get to where we need to be going to the north?
You'd have to check with him.
He
Could probably get you to Polaris with no issue.
Yeah, I didn't know if he'd be able to get us to Polaris because we can travel a few days from Polaris to get to the temple. I just didn't know if he'd be able to, or have the time, or if the Emperor's got him busy elsewhere. We get back to the capital. Oh, he's gone right now. He won't be back until probably another week or two from now. We don't really know.
That's why Victor's doing the long travel, just so he can give Yuki the when to expect this at Polaris. So if it's sooner, great. If not, well, we're not breaking our word.
Yeah, and isn't it blizzard season right now? Now that it pops up, it's going to be kind of suicide to cross the mountains.
You'd be better off going through.
You're supposed to ask Matt, is there a path through?
Give me a history check.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm gonna do it for fun.
16.
22.
Oh wait, was that for everyone?
Everyone can do that, yes.
I just wanted to
Victor
make
does
sure that
have
was
Although you would be
Yeah.
at disadvantage, Nilyder, because that was 1,000 years ago, your knowledge.
there.
it's actually probably a Mountain Blood's at the highest score.
Yep, and I would say
15.
he gets advantage, but yeah, everyone, but Mountain Blood, yeah, you know of no paths that go between under the mountains. Mountain Blood, having lived on those mountains and kind of around them, there's no path through the mountains. You have to go over them if you want to get through them right now. There's a couple of good, easy spots to do it, but it's still good 4 days or so.
Just gonna look at Narlathotep for a moment, and you're making an unusual amount of sense for once, and less chaotic than usual. You seem a little more reasonable and level-headed than usual.
Really? Isn't this just common knowledge that you guys don't seem to know?
Touche.
I'm into chaos, but I'm not stupid.
He's
He
got
does
you
have a
there.
point.
That's an excellent point.
He does have
Anyway.
a point.
But yeah, this is Timothy G. I am legit asking now. Of the capital, here's the capital, and then up to Polaris. How long will it generally take us?
If you walk the whole way, no
No stops.
no big major stops or things to hold you up, it'd be 8 days. In
So
good
we-
weather, which is not going to be this time of year.
So probably closer to 10 to 12 days.
So closer to 2 weeks.
And if you went right now, you would probably die in a blizzard.
Yeah.
Which is the DM's way of saying you're not ready for that area yet. I'm just giving you the knowledge of it.
And
Oh
as
no,
my-
it's the plot wall of ice and death.
yeah, and of course that
Damn
definitely when we get-
you, George R.R. Martin.
I was gonna say this sounds like the ice wall from Zor's Domain in Twilight Princess. Can't due to sheer cold, you'll just freeze and die.
Can I pick up a pot and clip through the wall?
when we get back, yeah, no, he's gone. He's busy. There's no one to fly you or help you get there. It's like, yeah, I saw that coming.
So we're all in agreement. Like we need at least to prepare.
You need to be level 10 to access this area.
We get the Baldur's 3 gate prompt. You are changing areas. Are you sure you want to go?
Yes. Are you really sure you are underleveled for this area?
I'll be fine.
Be fine.
What's the worst that's gonna happen?
No,
hey,
just insert Anakin meme. You underestimate my power.
that's how people end up legless and burnt. Anyway, but yes, we're all in agreement. 2 weeks from now, we'll journey into this frozen hellhole and see what's up there.
Like the blizzards, it's going to be like 3-4 months before you can make this journey safely.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
we
wanna
just
be
didn't know if there'd be a
clear.
way that like, if we go back, find ways, we'll find all like suitable supplies and everything and see if we can get a
Because I'm just saying, you wouldn't. This is general knowledge you should just know for the world.
Does that also include flying? Like, okay, you're gonna fly through a blizzard, you're still gonna die.
Yeah, potentially, Silo could make it through, but you'd have to. It'd be a pain in the ass to keep you on him when he's doing it.
Yeah.
There and to be yeah.
So
Oh no, you failed your dexterity save. You fly off and are lost in a whiteout. You're just gone.
So Joe's side, Victor is going to just walk back and say, "We'll have to wait until the blizzard season ends." But yes,
Or until the
answer-
weather is more suitable for travel.
You know, for us puny mortals, we need to. We can't survive that sheer cold.
Hmm.
Would that suffice?
Yes, that is a valid point. It is only a few beings could safely make that journey over the mountains in this time of year. I know I am one of them. I know somehow Brytarh, in sheer dumb luck, could probably pull it off. He cuts the call off. That's enough talking to that bitch. Bear kind of starts bringing the crystal ball back.
Well, well, Your
What was
Majesty.
that?
Nothing. Anyway, well, Your Majesty is. It's honestly, it's been a mostly good time.
It's
I mean,
been an experience. It's been a time.
It's been an adventure. We should probably be getting back. We thank you for your hospitality.
Yes, of course you should. Barrett, can you do these gentlemen a favor? Yes, Your Majesty? He kind of taps his foot and a magic circle appears on the floor here, like right here. Send them back to the border. Oh, yes, Your Majesty. Everyone, please, get in the circle.
We'll be in touch, Your Majesty.
Question. As we're going to the circle, I have a quick question for you because it's going to take just a moment for everyone to just assemble in the circle.
Okay, what's your question?
Can I try to make a mental note of like the specific engravings and inscribings that make up this circle for the design of this circle? Basically, I want to try to copy the design of this circle into my memory as best I can in the short time that I have.
Let me see. Find the spell in the book here.
Hmm?
Okay, so yeah, it says you have 1 minute to study it. But he's already been casting the spell, so you have to roll something. Roll an intelligence check for me.
Sure thing. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. No harm lost. I'm just giving it my best shot. You said intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. No.
Yeah, unfortunately, by the time the spell props up, you don't have time to get the full thing to your memories. You're missing like a quarter of it.
No.
But you find
problem.
yourself in a hut. That's basically the teleportation circle on the floor, kind of made out of stone. But you see a door. That says tap 3 times to exit. In like 3 different languages on it.
Draw a door and knock 3 times. All right. Victor, would you like to do the honors?
Sure, why not?
Oh, fearless leader.
Knock, knock, knock.
You start feeling a little rumble in the area you're in as the door itself seems to, like the door you see on the wall, seems to start like a crack appears in it, and it kind of slowly pries open as the light of day kind of hits you in the face as the door opens.
Bright light, it burns. Oh God, natural light. So we're like in the middle of a field or something?
Yeah, everyone give me a perception check.
Mm. 18.
13. Let's see what Dial gets.
Match 20.
Okay, I don't think Mountain Blood's back yet. But yeah, Nilyder, Gnarl, and Lyric all recognize this area. As you remember passing this giant rock not too long after you passed the border that you just walked out of. And as everyone leaves at the door, it slowly closes behind you.
But it's a giant rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. It's a rock. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. You know I had to.
Yeah.
Where is this city that... In just a second. I thought I wrote down the city that you were by. Oh yeah, Calvera. You're like right by the border between Idfell and Calvera. This was like one of the first rocks you passed by when you crossed the border, so you're real close back to the Empire.
Oh, cool. Was I imagining it, or were you saying that that place we were looking for was on the way back, or was that on the
Yeah,
way back from a different place?
if you go by one of the roads, you'll go by it.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I did that. I didn't hear you incorrectly last time.
But yeah, you looking at where the door was, you can't tell there's a door there anymore.
So do we have a feeling that it's like it is a magical door that only appears when it's activated, or that it's the door's there, we just can't see it because it's camouflaged?
It's only there visible when activated, because it like closed up and it was like a perfect seal. You can't tell where the seal is.
I almost feel like being an asshole and just seeing if I have some chalk or something to draw the outlines of where the door is. But now we got places to go and things to see.
So Nilyder kind of perks up. What happened to you back there, anyways, Nilyder? You didn't say. You just kind of spaced out. Then
You mean our Lethertep?
yeah, now Nyletotep's asking you that.
Because I didn't know I was perking up.
Well, you've zoned out. I mean, what did I say?
God, bullshit.
Ah, you're not talking about my god being bullshit, are you?
No, just things that you can't really explain, that the gods are making you a part of their game that you don't understand for what reason yet, because they're being stupidly cryptic.
Ah, so everything Chaos says. Got it. That's the fun kind of stuff gods do. I like that.
Yeah. Fine. Anyway. Time to start on back to capital. And Vinny
Yeah.
starts picks up his dog and starts walking.
Well, keep your eyes open, Nylethertep. You might see something interesting along the way back.
I mean, don't threaten us a good time.
So yeah, you come back into the city again. You see the one bar where you bought the pigs from.
It's a city. I thought that was a town.
Town, whatever. The
Very
settlement,
big difference.
the village,
Settlement.
the paddock. I don't know, whatever. See a few of the
Right.
pigs outside again. They're just kind of snorting around, sniffing the ground, stuff like that.
Wait, while we're here, do we want to just get some a little more travel food for the way back? To have a little nice pork meal on the way back, guys. Pick
I
up a
wouldn't mind
little
it.
to go, a little bit of traveling pork for the road.
Yeah. Wouldn't say no to fresh food. So my answer is yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you go inside the place and you see the same owner you saw last time there, the dwarven uh lady Delry, kind of sitting there at the bar, kind of behind the bar, looking a little distraught.
I might. Uh,
She's you kind of
everything
getting.
all
Oh,
right?
sorry about that. Kind of perks up. Welcome to the Squealing Pig. You guys here to get some food?
Absolutely.
Yes, right this way. I should have a table available for all of you. Right this way. Right this way. Brings you to a bigger, kind of a big round table. There's a couple extra spots. You get a couple more people there, but it's a table to fit all of you.
I have a very important question.
Okay.
Does this pig farm only have like the big hogs, or do they have a variety of different types of pigs?
Looks like they specifically deal with only one type of pig.
Damn. Okay, that's fine.
Big ones that produce a lot of meat.
Okay, so it's a slaughter farm. Okay.
No, they don't have truffle pigs, if that's what you're getting at.
No, it was something else.
Okay. Anyways, what would you gentlemen like today, and ladies?
Remind me
see.
again what was on the menu.
Basically, any type of way you think of a pig can be prepared.
Pork roll.
Roast ribs, pork chops, some kind of this world's version of pulled pork.
I'm saying, well,
Something
what
that
time
this
of day?
added called pork
Yes!
tacos.
Yes, this universe's version of pulled pork. Pushed pork.
Question: what time of day is it?
About noonish.
Full push pork will be fine.
It's, well, pork covered in like a barbecue sauce like thing.
My answer's still yes.
Okay.
Mm. I'll go for the pork belly.
Pork belly? Just straight pork belly or fried pork belly sandwiches?
Fried pork belly sandwiches.
Okay. With lettuce and tomato on it?
Yeah, I could use a bit of freshness to cut through the fattiness.
So a BLT, got it.
Damn, now I want a BLT. Coming here was a mistake. It's making me hungry.
You have no one to blame but yourself.
I
You brought up the
know.
idea.
I know. I just figured while we were here, and it's the amazing pork place, and we don't know when we're gonna be stopping back in here. We might as well treat ourselves on the way out.
Yeah. Yeah, mostly productive visits, so why not?
Yeah, we achieved our purpose for coming here for the most part.
Ma'am, what would you like? As she kind of looks at you, Lyric.
Is Lyric there?
You didn't tell me you didn't come with them.
I sent you a message.
Yeah, I see it. I'm just asking if you left. Or
Oh, yeah, she's not next to you guys. She's not hungry.
okay. So you told the owner that you're not hungry.
Yeah, she started wandering away.
We'll just say, Mountain Blood, are you here? Yeah, he'll get a rack of ribs and a pint of ale.
Mm.
Okay, so as you're doing that, Lyric, you go outside and you see a few different pens there. That one that seems got like the kind of divvied up by age, like the older, mature ones that are probably about to be slaughtered, still middle-aged ones then growing. You see a one area that's like the where the mothers probably are, and you see a few piglets in there.
Okay.
It is a
What
pretty
do I do?
open area, so it's going to be hard to sneak around. So you go up to like start petting one and do that.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to touch the piglet and make it invisible.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Awesome.
Sleight of pig.
Do 25.
Okay, from the best of your knowledge, you don't see anyone. You don't notice anyone seeing you do that as you pick up the piglet.
Gonna pocket the piglet. Just hide it.
Pocket pig.
Lyric's obviously gonna have one arm hanging to her side, and the other one's just kind of like be like a teapot handle. But you don't see anything. But he's just gonna walk like that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Victor, Mountain Blood, and Nilyder, give me a perception check.
Wait, are we back in the place?
Yep, because we'll see if someone caught Lyric or not.
Well, I was gonna say that while this is going on, Nilyder is gonna ask them if they can make a certainly chapel.
If they can, what?
It's a drink. He's asking if they can make a certainly chapel. You know, a certainly chapel. It's a nice fizzy drink with a cherry flavor to it. A certainly chapel.
Okay, let me roll for that from the bartender. Ah, yes, I've not been asked to make one of those in a while. As he kind of pulls out a couple of bottles that are a little old, but they're used,
you get the
and
joke?
makes one up for you.
Can I just go above game? I've never cringed so hard than I am right now.
Wimpy's the only one who gets it then.
I don't get it.
It is
Okay.
He's
basically
asking for a Shirley Temple.
But instead of saying Shirley Temple, it's certainly chapel.
Anyway, what was that roll? What was that roll that you asked for, Mr.
Can I impose
Perception.
disadvantage? Can I impose disadvantage with that perception check? If the pig is oinking, can I perform like I'm acting like a pig?
I'm gonna say this. These pigs are used to being handled, so it's not actually making oinking sounds.
Okay.
You said perception, right?
I might do that later. Depends on the situation. So.
Okay. Do I have to roll a sleight of hand or stealth again, or are you just going to keep the 25?
I will keep that going because that was a good roll.
Okay.
I mean, that was perception, correct?
Yes.
21 and one roll. My familiar is in fact with.
And Nilyder, you can do that roll too. And since you're back in here, you can as well, Lyric.
20.
I'm not gonna see shit. I've got a perception of 2. Even if I nat 20, it's gonna hit 22. But rolling the bean footage. Nyan.
You're too distracted by your stupid pun name drink to notice, but both Victor, Gnarl, and were you gonna roll Lyric?
What am I rolling? Oh,
Perception.
Okay. Okay, I thought they were rolling to see if they noticed a pig.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, and you also notice that that the owner seems like something's wrong with her right now.
Victor's gonna go up to the bartender.
Well, she's not the bartender. That's someone different.
bartender.
She's the owner.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. The owner. He's gonna go up. He's gonna go with the owner and have a chat.
Yes, it's Victor, correct? I remember you saving being here a couple months ago before your incident in the Capitol.
The one and only.
Can I help you with something?
Well, and he's going. Let's see. Do I actually have his flask on him? Like any liquor left in his flask? Nope, it's empty. He's gonna pull it out and say, well, first off, I'm gonna need this topped off. It's something strong.
Yes, hands it to the bartender. Get that filled up for him, please.
And then it's like that's number one. Number two, he's going to kind of take a seat. Like I've seen there's like bar stools and not like actual.
Yeah,
chairs.
she's sitting at the bar.
Yeah. And he's just gonna sit and just get into a lower voice. Can't help but notice something's on your mind.
Oh, yes.
Anything Blade for Hire can do?
Well, just that I already have the town guard looking into it, but a few days ago, one of my prized pregnant sows went missing. And I seem to be missing a couple days of time around the time that happened.
Oh, is that different from the one you guys sold us?
Sold you? What are you talking about?
When we were here on our way up north, we were sold a pregnant pig that was about to give birth to piglets. We were sold one, and we took it with us to Brytarh.
Yeah, we were here a few days ago.
We paid money for a pregnant sow.
You just see it like her mind grinds to a halt.
Yeah, Nilyder, come here for a second. Yeah, hold on. Nilyder, come here for a second. I need someone trained eye.
Mm-hmm.
It just does that finger wagging thing.
Yeah.
You said you lost a few days of time. About how many would you say?
Couple about 2 days ago just seemed to. I usually don't get stressed out like that. I thought it might be stress related from losing the pig, but I don't know.
So obviously we were here 2 days ago because that is the one we're talking about. So, you wouldn't happen to have this. Wouldn't sound like anything, any kind of malady you would know of. People don't just seem to lose track of a whole 2 days. Wink, wink.
No, that seems quite unusual.
So Boboy is asking, do you have anything to, like, detect magic or anything? Something to tell that's enchantment has been at work.
Yeah.
Yes, you can detect some residual magic from some spell on her that was. Let me see here, so I get the school right on this. Some kind of enchantment magic was placed on her.
He's
gonna step closer, take a step closer, just kind of look her over. Seems as if she was enchanted. little bit of residual magic left on her.
See, what?
Hmm?
Madam, you say other than your prior style, has he noticed anything else gone missing? I mean, other than the pigs, anything, or do you might have recalled talking to anyone or something? Nah, that's not work.
What's the last thing you remember?
Yeah,
I just remember going out to the pen, and then all of a sudden, it was a couple days later, and the sow was gone.
hold on. Would Victor have any kind of receipt or note of purchase?
Nope.
Hmm.
I seem to remember some lady came to the bar around that same time.
Do you remember anything distinguishing about this lady?
She had kind of long flowing hair, wore a dress that really seemed to accentuate her as she kind of like means like her chest.
That's what I figured. Got it.
Seemed to be a weird chill in the air around her that I couldn't quite seem to explain, though. I don't know why I'm remembering her so vividly. It's weird.
Hmm.
Victor's gonna give her a description of what's last known description of what was her face? What was her name? Xanatha. See if that lines up.
Does not line up with her.
Okay. And other than that, then there was also this is a boat boy, he's not saying this. The Lich lady they met down in the Underdark. That doesn't match her description either.
It matches her a little more likely, though.
Oh. Hmm. I'm assuming you don't remember anything about what she asked. You just remember her description.
Yeah, she ordered some food. Not much, just a little. Asked to see some of the pigs, and then I think I took her to them, and then my thing was gone.
You don't remember seeing us here 2 days ago, correct?
You were? Yeah, I guess that would have been during the days I lost, so possibly you could have.
One moment, please. And we're just gonna put an arm around Nilyder and pull him to the side. So a mutual non-friend of ours stopped by and they've caused some problems. Which generally bodes ill.
Timmy G.
Yes?
I have a interesting question for you.
Okay.
The answer may be no, but I figured I want to try it anyway. It's not the initial intended use of the spell, but I didn't know if I'd be able to assist her at all with either one of two spells or a combination of two spells of either like a cure wounds or like a mending to try to repair the breaks in her memory.
Nah, that wouldn't do anything.
I wouldn't do anything. All right, I figured I'd give that a.
Because the spell says specific other spells that would help with it, but that's not one of them.
Would the spell
Okay.
magic work?
I have dispel magic, or maybe remove curse. We don't know.
Let me see
have-
what the spell says again.
I have a scroll of spell magic.
Or if you don't want, or I could always use it if you don't want to burn a scroll that's worth money.
I honestly wouldn't mind burning a scroll on this. I have just been looking around for several sessions now, so I don't mind.
Well, you can try. But remember, someone has a spell slot and you have a scroll, so. Because you said you did have it, right, Nilyder?
Yeah, I do have it, but he said he wanted to use the scroll because it's been sitting around for a while and he hasn't been had a need to use it.
Okay, so if you want to use it, go ahead.
So he's gonna go back to the owner and says, I'm gonna try something. This might help clear up things. I need you. And he's gonna pull out the scroll, the spell magic scroll. See if this can. It's like no guarantee.
I won't stop you.
Alright. Let's see. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect from range. Any spell third level target ends. For any spell 4th level or higher, make an ability check with your abilities casting your spell casting ability. Seems 10 plus spell.
Okay, so I'll say this spell was casted higher. It's a level higher than level 3, so you will have to make the ability check.
Oh yeah.
Which would mean just 10 plus the spell's level.
Let's see. It's 10 plus spell, so
Well, no, the DC is 10 plus the spell's level, so the highest it could be is 19.
I have. I'm trying to think a second. Those of intelligence. I just roll a straight intelligence check.
What is your spell casting modifier?
Yeah, I think yours
If you
should be
have one.
intelligence, correct?
It's intelligence.
Then you would roll an intelligence check and you'd have to meet the DC. It's somewhere between 14 and 19.
Alright. Here goes nothing. Unless anybody's got any buffs they would like to cast.
I'm not that kind of caster.
Fair enough. $11.
No.
No. Well,
Seems to have no effect on her. No, nothing seemed to fix that. Didn't...
Well, if
Now you-
I may also make one attempt before we move on,
Sure.
because it seems Victor, it seems your scroll is either a bit faulty or you may have misread something on the scroll.
not disagreeing with that.
Yep.
It's the first time
Roll
I've
your
done this
spellcaster
scroll.
thing.
Yeah, I didn't need to put it up there. It's already up there, but intelligence, please. Even lower. Yeah, no, there's some whatever magic is over you, it's got quite a grip.
Victor, you noticed that he did an even poorer job than you did, but
I will rip him about that later. Now's not the time for that.
Wimpy got it.
Yep.
well, unfortunately, the spell Dispel Magic is not one of the things that ends the spell effect, so it does nothing.
That's what I figured. It sounds above game. It sounds like it's modify memory.
It is not, but
Oh well, it might be a curse then, but I don't have anything for that.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's a little outside my wheelhouse.
Unfortunately, I don't have remove curse.
I don't have it either. If we do find something to assist you, we will sure to contact you with the information. I'm sorry we were unable to help you at this time, but there's some kind of powerful enchantment on your mind that's affecting your memory.
well, you did say I sold you my prize sow, so that's helps me know that a little bit what happened to that thing. What happened to her?
We brought her up north. It was for a. Let's some pigs. You helped prepare for a kingly feast, and she was going to be with as a gift. So her piglets will help get them started.
Get them started with their own livestock raising.
Well, at least I know she's not dead. That's good to know. She was a good pig, but if you brought her up there, there's no getting her back.
Yeah.
Can
And
Lyric
That's
roll an
some pig.
Arcana check real quick on what kind of spell that it could possibly be that caused them to forget?
Sure.
I know it's enchantment, that's been explained, but
Yeah.
she wants to see if they're like charmed or something like that, if it's an additional effect on top of it. No. Eh,
Not good enough to figure it out with the person who cast this, so.
On that
Yeah.
note, I might as well throw my hat to the ring.
Oh, we're all making Arcana checks?
17.
Yeah.
But it's not good enough.
Now, you have some
just
kind
for,
of an enchantment spell that seems to compel them to do something.
just for the sheer heck of it.
13,
what
I
is
know
it?
nothing. Skull
Hey,
Smasher!
This guy eating for like, oh yeah, that's in between bites.
I read about this in a book once.
What? You can read? I didn't know you could read.
So yeah,
it's got
from the
this
looks
problem
of
with
it,
the
they were.
intelligence thing.
Uh-huh.
It looks
What
like
was
they
that,
got
Miss
hit
Timothy?
twofold with two different spells. They got one to compel them to sell the pig to you, and then another one later that modified their memory of it happening.
Mm.
So one to make them sell
Okay,
the
so
pig,
they're
and another one to make them forget they did it.
This is my theory.
So both the spell Gios and modify memory.
Hmm.
Code Geass? What?
Yes, kind of, I think it's Gaelic thing, a spell that compels someone to do something. It's where that show got its name from, by the way.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
And Mountain Blood starts off, it's like, that's not what happened to the pig.
Hmm.
Question is, why would some? I'm trying to figure out what the angle is here, other than setting us up for the trap we already sprung.
Part of me feels like this could be a setup for something else.
Also possible.
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy. Let's see.
22. How the hell rolls? Price.
Damn.
What the hell?
Well, that's a fine spin.
Victor, you remember you also got some prepared pigs from her as well. That was given to the chef that was the other Lich in disguise that he poisoned.
Yeah, so so it is a part of that plan. Joy.
Mm.
So that's how they.
Yeah, literally that moment of, oh, he was poisoned. He could have shaken it off, but he didn't really care, was equivalent exactly to that moment from the Naruto tuning exams where Shikamaru just shrugged it off and was like, nah, I'm just going to sleep.
Well, we've already spun the trap, and it's not a problem now. I hate being manipulated into a situation that could have gone extremely poor.
Yeah, she just didn't think to bring up the pigs you bought from her that were already butchered because you bought them properly. They were part of her daily bills, so it didn't think to lump those together.
Mm. Oh, well, we should probably be on our way. We've got to get back to the capital.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pay the bill, it'd be about 2 gold for all of you for everything combined. Then the zip goes, "Oh, I got this," and hands you the 2 gold he got that from you earlier today. And over the course of the day, you make camp at night. Everything goes smoothly on that, but when you wake up, Nyarlathotep is gone.
You should stop grow on me. Okay, where'd he go this time?
What kind of trouble is he getting into now?
Like, is he gone? Like, all his stuff is still there, but
All his stuff is gone. He
Clean house and left.
seems to have gone early or something. Because he
Well,
was
he
the last
abandoned us.
person to watch for the night, so apparently he went and left.
Well, it appears he abandoned us for now. We have no. Who knows when or if he's coming back.
Boop.
Also, food question before we go on. What did the bartender fill my flask with? Whiskey?
A whiskey of some kind, yeah.
Ooh.
And that was part of the bill, so.
Okay. Just want to make a note. In real. Oh, this. Oh well. If Chaos talks to me, I'll ask whatever happened to him. I'm sure hopefully he'll show up and not get himself into too much trouble.
But yeah, you should be able to make it to the spot where Nilyder showed up today.
Oh yes, what the time crystal was.
So yeah, after a little bit of wandering, you guys, I'm trying to get, because not Survivor,
No there.
Zane has to
Oh,
leave,
Zane.
so.
Yeah.
In like a half hour.
So you got a little bit of time.
So you come across, looks to be this temple wasn't here when you went by the road here last time.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's suspicious. Let's see.
Nilyder, you feel something pulsing from in here. It's like you're so close to it, but you can't quite seem to pinpoint where it is.
Yeah, Victor, I don't know what you feel when you have your God bullshit experiences, but this is just feels weird.
It's like you hear tick, tick, like a clock ticking, just coming from here, is the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, each tick just pulsing in my mind.
Where's it pulling you? Can you focus on? So tell us where it's specifically pulling you towards. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go explore.
Okay, give me an Arcana check, Nilyder.
I want them daggone arcanas. Oh, this is
Use
a
the
big.
force.
This is a big
Use
place.
the force.
Heart of the cards, guide me. 14. I rolled one good roll, and everything else has been shit.
You know it's in this part of the rubble someplace, but you can't pinpoint it.
It's here somewhere.
Oh, time to split up and look for clues, gang. Isn't that wonderful?
Like zoink, Scoob.
Yeah, I am the front of this group. All right.
Okay, yeah, if you guys
Anyway.
want to go see where you want to look around, go ahead. Everyone pick an
Yeah.
area, and I'll see what you do from there.
Okay.
Finish gonna pop over here.
I'll enter this old circle area.
I'm gonna go to the remains of where this tower is over here. kind of like this tower thing.
Lyric, where are you gonna look?
Down.
Okay. Okay, everyone roll initiative. This is who gets to go first.
14.
17.
Okay, so Nilyder, you're by this tower. Give me an investigation check.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Yeah, you remember this place being one of the storage towers in this fort before stuff went crazy. You find in there a couple of old books from the time. Couple of one's a recipe book, one's a brief history of the northern mountain areas. The first king of the Central Plains. Old books for stuff before the empire was a thing, and it was still separated in the kingdoms in that area before it got unified.
Okay. Interessante.
But no sign of the crystal here.
Hmm. Is this whole place radiating magic, or would it help me
Yes, the
narrow
whole
down my...
place is radiating magic. The time
Okay.
magic.
Yeah, I don't know if it helped me narrow down my search at all, if I'd pop detect magic, or if it'd just be like, oh my god, blinding light everywhere. That's all I got.
Okay. Victor, you kind of... in the area, and you see a few trees that have... it looks like this temple just appeared in the middle of the forest here. So... part of it's grass, part of it's stone, because it doesn't look that... looking at it... you also notice this too from your investigation, Nilyder, that this temple, it's not old. It just looks like it fell apart, but it looks like it's brand new technically. Like it just got sacked, but it's in ruins.
Okay.
But give me an investigation check for here.
Not a problem. 14.
Okay, yeah, you find a sword in the ground here where you're looking. Nothing special to it, just a sword. A long sword.
Hey.
No enchantment to it, no magic, it's just a basic long sword.
Okay.
And a couple of coins.
Are they look about the same age as the ones that Nilyder had?
They do.
He's going to pocket those. Not now. That's quite what we're looking for. Unless you tell me otherwise.
Nothing else you see of note. So, Lyric, where are you flying up?
Just above, just to see if there's anything interesting besides the big noticeable things like trees and fallen towers.
Okay, give me... you can do a perception check then.
21.
You notice something big in the sky flying towards you that's kind of like a blue color to it. It's getting closer to you.
Does it look monster shaped?
Yes, it looks monster shaped.
Lyrics is going to let's see, minor illusion, a loud sound, and use her voice to say, "Everyone hide!"
Sorry, too busy.
She's gonna find cover.
Okay, where are you gonna go find cover?
She's gonna fly into one of these trees.
Okay, which one are you hiding in?
Hold on, let me. Don't know which one I want to fly into. This tree here. This tree right here.
Okay.
Do it like a clock, and 5's right here.
As flying into the area, you see a blue dragon come flying towards you. You! Get out here now!
Is that implied toward Lyric?
Oh yeah, he saw you fly into this tree.
Okay. She will.
This is a very young dragon. Not wormling, but not old.
Not wormling, but not yet fully adult.
Yep.
All right. She'll kind of hop out of the tree and land here.
Not many humans can fly like you. Tell me, you must be strong. Are you in the with the army of Dragonsbane?
She will shake her head. No, she is not with the army of Dragonsbane.
My brethren have been dealing with him lately. Good, I don't have to kill you. Where am I? I do not recognize this place. Tell me now.
Can she roll a history check?
Yes.
That's a 17. Does she recognize Dragonsbane?
That's the kingdom to the east. That's the king. That's the family line.
And any history of war between Dragonsbane and actual dragons.
Whenever a dragon comes in, they freaking kill the things. They hate them. There was around, not like 1100 years ago was their last big crusade when they wiped out pretty much all but a few of them.
She's going to look at this blue dragon. She's going to ask it a very important question. Do you know who the current king of the region is?
Which king? There should be like 5 of them. 6 of them, I forget.
That doesn't parse with Lyric, right?
Until like 1,000 years ago when the Empire was formed, there was that many. Now there's only really the Emperor and Dragonsbane, the king, there.
Okay, Lyric's gonna look at the dragon and like give the most like puppy dog look, sympathetic view, and like go to nurture its hand. Oh my dear friend, you need to be filled in.
Filled in on what?
Oh, you are 1,000-ish years in the future?
I'm what?
Do we hear what's going on?
You hear this dragon talking because he's not being soft. You can't hear Lyric, but you can hear him kind of like you hear, "Hey, what? What are you talking about? Speak now." Kind of like that. If you could hear me there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we could be getting closer while this is going on.
So yeah, if you can hear Lyric talking to somebody. And you kind of see his wings kind of popping up over this wall because he's still pretty big.
Does Lyric know a song that might kind of tell a tale of what happened with the union of the Empire?
Yes, there is a historic song about the unification of the Empire.
Awesome. She's gonna perform that on her actual lute.
So it sounds like you'd
You
be
gotta drop
doing
some Schoolhouse Rock.
this would be like a rendition of "We Didn't Start the Fire," just filling in all the history within the last 1,000 years.
Yeah, basically it's a song about how the Empire and one of the last of the dragons stopped ended the war between united the five kingdoms against the king of dragons, Dragon's Bane. And basically the song does have a hint of sadness about that couldn't save couldn't save any of the dragons in the land.
And she'll
All
kind of
but a few.
she'll kind of put the lute down when she's done performing. It's like she's kind of sorry. That's kind of the best way for me to explain it. I'm a minstrel at heart.
And about this time, you would have gotten there, Nilyder and everyone else. I assume you're going up to Mountain Blood.
Yeah, I still wanted to look, but he got distracted by the
Yep.
music.
Mm.
Ew.
So you're telling me all of my kind on this continent are dead?
No, there's still a couple.
We don't know for sure.
There
but,
are a few at least.
There's Fremen still on the islands.
That
Yes, I
name
think
does
it's-
not ring a bell.
Brytarh still rules to the north.
What kind of
Where-
dragon is he?
Red.
Red.
I do not want to go to the north.
Well,
We have in the capital. There's Silel, a gold dragon.
Gold do not get along well with my kind either.
Mm.
oh, I remember Fremen on the islands was blue.
This is a chromatic dragon. Remember that.
Yeah. Sorry. There is Fremid, Midyar, Zyron, and Nakat.
Yeah,
But I
that's
don't
what-
remember the colors that they were. I know Nakat is in the desert. Midyear is in Arcturus. Zyron and Fremid. I don't remember if you gave me their colors.
I think I don't remember if I did, but I'll give them to you now because I So yeah, Fremid's brass, Silo's gold, Midhere's copper, Zyron is silver, Nakat is bronze.
Silver.
I got
I just making bronze. I'll say they're all metallic.
Yeah, they're all
yeah,
metallic.
Brass. What was mid here again?
Midhere, he said copper.
Copper.
Fremid is brass, Midhere copper, Zyron silver, and Nakat bronze. The only chromatic of your kind that we are familiar with that is still around is Brytarh the Red. The others are all metallic.
And if you just got to hear Yuki too.
Oh, and you. Oh wait, Yuki.
We don't. I
Yuki.
don't.
Yuki's
I do not
white
know-
dragon.
I would
Because
have to
of
assume.
the we would assume, at least from the fact that she was frosting over everything, there is one more of your kind to the very far north, beyond Brytarth's land, who we believe is likely a white dragon. And I'll say that in Draconic.
Huh.
Actually, quick question. I don't think we caught your name. What name would you like to give us for yourself?
I had yet to earn a name in the fires of war, so I do not have one yet. As my parents were slain before they could give me one, and I had to earn one.
Mm.
Lyric's gonna look at the blue dragon and ask it, "What was your purpose at the tower before this?" And she just kind of ushers and motions around her.
I do not know. I was not at the tower. I was in the desert. I do not know where I am right now.
Lyric will look at him. How many days have you been wandering?
I just showed up here today.
Oh boy.
Remembering when we found Nilyder, is it plausible that these ruins also appeared today? Or do they seem like they've been here a little bit longer than 24 hours?
Yeah, they've
Oh,
been here. They looks like they just showed up because, like, as I was saying to both both Nilyder and Victor, that they look like it just like Sack Temple just showed up here, ruins.
Yeah, and you could essentially get that answer from Nildir as well, because he just got the essential feeling of the temple manifesting this day.
And everyone, give me a nature check.
Nature check.
Nature check.
This place ain't natural, yo.
8.
22.
24 and that's
Yeah,
20.
both Skull, Mountain Blood, and Nilyder would know. Blue dragons tend to live near the desert. He's nowhere near where his territory would normally be.
You are opposite of where you need to be, bro.
Wait. The temples may be connected somehow, because there's another temple I felt a connection, say a ping of magical energy far from the east in the desert as well. So there may be some connection, some magical connection between that temple over there and this one that appeared here.
Like some sort of ley line.
Possibly. He may have been in the desert remotely close to the other temple and somehow ended up getting sent here. If that was the case, I'm not sure if it is, but let me just ponder that if it is the case, we might find a way to harness said energy so we can teleport so we can manifest ourselves from this temple to the one just north of Polaris. Or
Like
to
a
the one to the east in the
teleportation?
desert.
You
Like a magic
teleporting?
circle, magical teleportation of sorts potentially.
Or-
But that's just a theory. A game theory.
I was gonna say it sounds a bit also a bit like similar to a gate. Or a dimension
Possibly.
door.
But Dimension Door is very short distance.
Yeah.
Lyric will look at the blue dragon. Well, we are want for peace. Is that your desire as well?
You have nothing. You don't wish to kill dragons, do you?
No.
Only those that wish to harm ourselves and our loved ones, which is something fair, I would assume.
We've had more friendly wishes with giants than unfriendly.
Diplomacy is key.
Very well. I will not seek to do you harm, since you appear to be not wish to do harm to me.
I meant more beyond us.
Honestly, I think it might be best if you come back and meet Silo with us, the Gold Dragon, since things have changed a lot.
Hmm.
And
Very
it
well.
Might be it might be your best guess. Best way forward.
However, before we leave, there is something we seek in this place, which is the source of the magic that's permeating this place.
As you say that, you hear a crashing sound coming from down here.
Oh, God's sake, what now?
Ew.
As Victor knows, it's you know who.
I don't know.
Our
You haven't
unlucky
gone over
wrong
there to
one?
see who's over there yet.
Yeah, Victor will step over.
Who in the hells is...
Oh, wait, this whole other side. Oh, jeez.
And
guys.
I'm gonna let my pupper do it because he can. If he's invisible, pupper can still smell him.
I had made a token for this crystal in a Roll20 flub up at It got deleted, so I was gonna have a thing for it, but I don't right now. But you see, I looked up saying I went to go look for this place early because I got bored of waiting since I was last watch, and Look what I
And?
found. As he's pointing, as he kind of like crashed through this wall here, there's this floating crystal.
Oh, it's a floating crystal?
Yes. It always floated.
Don't touch that. Do not touch that.
Touch it.
I was
As he
saying,
seeks to
Nilyder,
go
you're-
towards
you're
it
the one-
further.
you're the one with the most
Don't
eyes.
touch it.
Do
Do not touch.
do not touch.
That's an order. But Nilyder, go touch it. You're the one that was experienced.
Where would this thing be before you lost your token?
Right around here. As you hear the dragon kind of grunt. That looks like what I saw before I showed up here in the desert.
It is a concentrated time crystal. It's what sent you here, which was likely what sent you here because it's also what sent me here.
I remember in a fight with the forces of Dragonsbane, one of my brethren, in an attempt to save us from slaughter, made an attack at that, and then I showed up here.
An unwise move. Is the shattering of the crystal is likely what sent you here. I'm gonna reach out to this crystal.
You're gonna touch
with
it?
with the hand that I have the ring on.
Okay.
Yes.
You touch it, correct?
Yes, with my ring hand.
Smack of your ring hand. Ah.
As the world just kind of seems to... That effect where like it's a fisheye lens where you zoom in at something and just everything goes to white. He's not here. I didn't
Oh,
take him off, so
he,
you don't see him.
I thought he was here again. It's like, what do you want now?
I don't have a place to put him off map, so...
Okay. Whoa.
And it starts going into that 2001 A Space Odyssey thing as you kind of go down it. As you seem to be looking like you see images of stuff happening just all around you, different events all throughout history that probably happened when you were stuck in time. You see multiple events. You see what looks like a couple times where it's seen the same thing, it's just slightly different. Like one time, a guy is attacking someone with an axe. Sometimes the same guy doing the same thing with a longsword. You just see different events unfolding out in different time in ways you don't seem to understand why.
Mm.
And
It's
after
like
a
that-
few seconds,
After a few seconds.
you're back here. Or after a few minutes of
Ooh.
this.
Yeah, it's just like that moment of Plankton screaming through all the clocks and everything. Ah! Take a sip
Everyone
of a
besides
drink.
Nilyder, give me a perception check.
Perception check.
11.
Where's my perception? There it is. 8. 8. Well, I'm assuming we don't have advantage on this.
Nope.
Damn.
Lyric?
Dun, dun, dun. We lost him, Cap. Damn.
As you seem to notice, as Nilyder touches this, his eyes like roll back into the back of his head. It's like they're just pure white. As he stands there for like a minute. As you're watching that happen, you see a weird force kind of like start glowing on his hand and towards the ring. As you slowly see in one of like the slots on it, a diamond or some kind of crystal start forming in it. And after that crystal seems to form, you see Nilyder snap back to reality again.
Back to reality.
As you were doing, as it that everyone as he was standing there, you hear that dragon go. Is she supposed to be doing that? I think I see why I shouldn't have touched that thing.
Yeah, it's I'm assuming it's god magic happening again. Nilyder, okay?
As he finishes, there is just a giant pulse of energy that washes over everyone. And that is where we're going to end the session for the day.